the Elite 20-inch finals. So we have 6 of the best riders in the entire world just about to start. We'll be coming up on stage one at a time. We'll introduce them in a moment. They're just warming up there off to the side of the course. First up, we have Niilo Stenval from Finland, qualifying in 6th place. He'll be up first on the sections. One of the most powerful and technically incredible riders you'll ever watch. Pretty excited. I'm glad he's made the finals. I'm really excited to see how he is going to get on. Next up, we have the powerhouse, the Austrian powerhouse, Thomas Pekaka from Austria is going to be coming out next. You can see some of Niilo's accomplishments so far on the screen there. As Thomas makes his way up onto the stage, he is the 2018 World Champion. Won various massive competitions. Absolute unit, really brought it home here. Great to see him into the finals again. You can see World Champion 2018, Austrian Champion for about the last 25 years.
Yeah, really.
He's only 24 years old, but no, he's a little older now. Anyway, and then 3rd place we have Dominik Oswald from Germany, again 2017 I believe, 2019 World Champion, over in Chengdu in China. Silver and bronze medals in the World Championships as well. Multiple times German champion as well. We have Eloy Palau from Spain, World Champion in 2021. I'm going to go with 22.
Vic.
Yeah.
2021 is Vic.
Let's have a look. 2022 UCI World Champion. Bronze in 2021. I was so close. European Champion as
this
well.
Year.
Yeah, 2024 European Champion. That guy is seriously talented. And here we go. Alejandro Montalvo qualifying in 2nd place. 2023 World Champion in Glasgow at the Cycling World Championships. 2 silver medals as well previously. Spanish champion in 2022. And then we have Borja Conejos winning the semi-finals. Here we go, up onto the stage. This guy's incredible. His technical ability is absolutely outrageous. And I would not like to put money on anyone.
Honestly.
I have no idea how it's going to go.
It's even worse than the girls.
Yeah. As you can see, 2021 World Champion. 2 silvers previously before that as well. As they start off the stage to attack these sections
mad good.
At the 2024 Urban Cycling World Championships Elite Men Trials. Here we go. As they make their way to section 1, they'll have just a little bit of time to walk through section 1, just familiarise themselves with all of the gates in section 1. There's so many gates to remember. And I just this is going to be some mind-blowing stuff going on here. These sections are nuts. You can see those 2 big white pipes. That is gate number 6. The direct gap from one to the other. Around 2 meters 80, I think, from one to the other. Long way across. As you can see here, world champions for the last 5 years. Alejandro Montalvo, Eloy Palau, Borja Conejos, Dominik Oswald, Thomas Pekaka. All of those 5 guys from the last 5 years are here in the finals. So plus Niilo. This is going to be wild. I can't wait to see this. It's going to be so good. They're just walking through, looking at these sections. That there is gate number 4. Big run up is, I stood next to it earlier. It is the same height as my eyes.
Right, so not high at all.
Yeah, I'm a midget. No. So yeah, it's a big jump, that is.
No, these are crazy sections.
Yeah. This is
very technical. A lot of mistakes can be made. So
yeah, here we go. So Niilo's going to be out first. Really nice to see him riding a new bike finally for the last couple years. His bike was a complete shed. Well, let's be honest, it was a bit of shed.
It was
a bit terrible.
Yeah.
Now he's on the clean family. They've hooked him up with some new bikes, and
They look really nice.
They do look great, yeah, they do look great. So he's like made very fast progress in the first 2 gates. That gate number 3, I have to say, I walked through it, I was like, I thought that was a little bit easier than the semi-finals gate. They just changed it ever so slightly. This as well is the same gate as the semi-finals, so that'd be 30 points. Swiftly, I kind of expected Swiftly through, but he's like under 20 seconds and he's already on 30 points. That is wild how easy he's making those gates look. And here we go, this massive step up. Oh, he's trying to hop in, bounce to front. Look how high that move is. I would guess that's 1.55 meters.
That is pretty high.
Yeah, that is huge. Oh, he's so close. He's so close. This run up. Yeah, so I knew he was going to have to go fast on the first 3 gates. Oh, come on, Nilo.
Hard now.
Yeah, he needs to compose himself. Compose himself. This is such a big move. Interesting that he's doing a bounce in, but we know he's really good at those. Look at how high that is compared. It's like double the height of his bike. Can you believe it? It's crazy. That is like a Hobbit's door kind of height. Here we go. Front to back. Oh, he's so close. He's so close.
And he's still going.
He's eating his time up. He's tried it 4 times.
His energy up.
Yeah. I mean, if Nilo can't get this to front, I mean, this is just nuts. This is just nuts. He's getting angry.
All right.
Is he? Oh, come on. He's running out of time.
He's not giving up.
He's not giving up, but the observer's saying he's out of time. It looked like he still had time on the clock. I don't know if it's because... Yeah, I'm not actually sure why the observer said he was out of time there. Is there a maximum amount of attempts you can have in an obstacle? I don't believe there is. Look at how wild this is. Way over his handlebar height.
That is such a shame.
So close. Honestly, that is such a big move. I looked at that and just thought, not for me. Oh mate, no, I'm kidding. I reckon I could probably get it.
Not for me.
Yeah, you can really see the height from there.
Look, when he comes down, you can really see the height.
0 kick off the floor there as well. That is just pure power. Are we going to see it taken down? Because I would say out of all of them, Nilo's probably the biggest hitter in terms of that move.
Nah, somebody's going to do it.
I mean, for me personally, I think on that move, I'd be thinking, go to pedal, get through the next gates. If I could get it to pedal. All right, the Austrian powerhouse Thomas Pekaker starts his campaign on the finals. So he does. We've just spent 2 weeks in Spain training together. Big shout out to Tétouan and his boyfriend listening in from France. It's absolutely gutting that he's not here, actually. I thought he was going to be here. Okay, here we go. Thomas flying through the first 3 gates as well. 30 seconds gone. Oh, so he's just got one. Oh, he's got 3B here to go through. Awkward little knife point of a move. Come on, Thomas. Very, very strong rider. He actually equalled the world record side up over a bar, 1.45 meters.
Yeah. I mean, you just said it. He's known for being a powerhouse.
Yeah, it's crazy. When he just wants to, when he wants to go, the boy can go. All right, come on, Thomas. Here we go. Big burst of power. What's he going for? He's going for the up to knees. Okay, that is absolutely upsetting there. There's a bit gutting. He just dived the front wheel in a little bit low.
Frustrated.
Yeah. I wonder, he did have a few issues with his back brake previously, where the back brake slipped out. It actually happened in France as well on the last section, where his back brake just slipped slightly. But I think there he just...
his front wheel was...
He tried to go for that new school technique of hitting the front wheel really low, but
I think
there isn't
that was
anything
too
there.
low.
It's too late. I am actually gutted for him. But same points as Nilo, 30 points. So, and he didn't waste energy trying it 6 times. So, take that away from it. He's got a bit of an issue with the bike there. Send that off. Again, being minded by Carol Sherman.
Powerhouse coming.
Yeah, this guy, what a legend. Dominic Oswald, previous world champion back in 2019. And he is just a monster. So much power on that bike, isn't he? And I love the fact that he's like a very different style.
Oh my God, so different.
Yeah, just you'll see as he goes through the sections.
Him and Thomas.
Yeah.
Compared to the others.
Yeah.
They're different.
Old school style. I'd like to say. I kind of think, old school style. All right, here we go. Setting up for 3B here. Kind of a short run up. Yeah, no drama. It's just getting the front tyre. You can see how skinny that rock is up on the top. You've got to really land the front wheel perfect on the top of that one. Oh, this is interesting. He's going for a very different approach here. Oh, okay. Right. I could feel the disappointment in your voice there, Emma.
Yeah, I thought he was going to try something.
Yeah. He looked at it and went, that's way too big.
They're putting 5.
His rear axle apparently went over the... Okay. Well, I mean, arguably, if he felt like he really couldn't get up from the actual run-up approach, maybe he hasn't lost anything. He's still equal with everyone, 30 points so far.
That's true.
But I kind of feel like that move, if somebody gets it,
decision point.
Yeah, they could just like run away, like such an early advantage. So it's down to the 3 Spaniards to see if any of those guys can get it. I think Aloy, I'm gonna say it now. I think Aloy's got it. I reckon he can do it. I've seen him do some wild stuff.
I mean, they all do wild stuff.
They all do wild stuff. This is so true. Aloy's up now. I'm so excited. Come on.
Who manages the pressure today? Who feels the best today?
Yeah. I reckon Aloy's going to fly through these first couple of gates.
He's going to be so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, the Spanish are known for that. Come on. They're really fast.
Yeah, super quick moving. And on the aluminium Comas bike, actually the only rider on an aluminium bike in the finals. A lot of people moving over to carbon. Swings and roundabouts are both really. I have to admit, I do like the feel of an aluminium frame myself, but I've been on carbon now for a good few years, and there's swings and roundabouts. All right, here we go. Look at that. 30 seconds and he's already at gate number 3.
Starting on the pathway.
I think he's just like getting his head in the game.
All right.
Come on, Aloy. I put my money on you. You've got this, mate.
Come on.
Has he got it? Are we about to see this move go down? Come on. He's gone for that hop in.
No.
No.
Oh, he has to be frustrated.
Oh, he's going to be so annoyed with that. He's going to be so annoyed with that.
Oh, that's a shame that he couldn't put in a second try.
Yeah, that is really upsetting. Interestingly though, he did the bounce in technique where you jump to the back wheel and then jump up to the front. I thought he was going to go for the straight run up to front because I've seen him do some really big moves up to front using just straight pedal up to front technique.
Maybe.
But look how high that is. Look at how high that is.
Look where his head was.
Yeah, I have actually seen smaller doorways. Insane. But yeah, because that rock there is taped off, obviously they can't use that, but it means that when you jump back down, I think that's why he couldn't stay on the bike to jump back down. He had to avoid going onto that. He was going in that trajectory.
All right.
Alejandro, let's see.
Hope one of them gets it.
World champion 2023. He rode incredibly well in the heavy rain in Glasgow last year. Couldn't be starker differences from last year to this year. Heavy rain to beautiful blue skies of Abu Dhabi.
It's not. We had whiskey barrels.
Whiskey barrels last year, yeah. Not even allowed whiskey here.
No.
Right, here we go.
Ooh.
Now I'm interested
What is he doing?
to see what he's going to do. Is he going to try and jump up to his foot and go for what we call a flying dab?
Flying side of hope dab. All right.
I'll be honest, the guy's clever. Like, I think that was a very, very good idea, to be totally honest. Yeah, it's get through that gate, and then he can gain some points and get a bit of an early lead against everyone else here. I mean, I respect the other guys for going for it, but even doing what he just did is really awkward. But you can see gate 5 there was pretty easy, and gate 6, not easy, It's about 1.75 m this next hook. It's about my head height, and it's an upslope on the top. So you'll see here as he goes up for this. Yesterday we had a kicker to go up this, and he's done it. Yeah, straight through, 50 points.
Nice.
Yeah, he's going to be stoked with that.
Smart.
And 20-point lead ahead of everyone. And you're going to know that it's going to be playing on Borka's mind. Is he going to go for that move?
Maybe one go, and if it doesn't work out, dab.
I think he's going to dab. I'll be honest. I'm sorry, guys. If I was Borka, I would take a sensible option, go straight in for the dab.
It is the smarter move.
It is unfortunately the smarter move.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that in trials.
Yeah. I'm excited to see how the 26-inch get on later on. Don't forget, after this we have the 26-inch finals, and I have no doubt those boys are all going to be going for that move, and we are definitely going to see it done. All right, here we go. Borka flying through those first gates, straight in with 20 points already. Rolling round gate 3A. No dramas for Borka. He's looking pretty fast and solid here. Gate 3B for those 30 points. No dramas. Just 30 seconds gone. Oh,
looks like he is trying after all.
Oh, please prove me wrong, my friend. Please prove me wrong. Come on. I would love to see this. He's going for the hook. No way. I wondered if anyone was going to hook off of that. I really wondered if anybody was going to try that hook up through that. So that is evil. That is an awkward angle. Look at this. Oh my God. Give that guy a massive round of applause.
No. Oh my God.
It's okay, because it's only 4A, it's not a solid gate. If that was a solid gate and his rear axle went through, he wouldn't be allowed to try it again. But look at this. Come on.
Again. Oh no.
Okay, so now he's under a bit of time pressure points. He managed to hold it on a 1. That's still epically good. Oh, Borka, that was so close. I wondered if anybody would try that. But the angle that is on, it's not even the width of a piece of wood. Like, he's had to land on the corner of a piece of wood with the back wheel.
And you're not even coming in straight. Like,
no. It's such an awkward angle, and it's an overhang.
I'm disappointed he didn't get the points.
That's wild. Like, that's wild. That is mad. I just can't believe that. Okay, here we go. Gate number 6. He's got the time. Has he got the move? Yes, he has. He just bounced through that easily. 50 points for Borka. He thought he could clean it. He seems a bit annoyed. But the two Spaniards, Borka and Alejandro, out ahead after the first section. That was crazy. Oh, my palms are sweaty. Look at this. Look. Did you see his back wheel just slide to the side? So you can see he's coming in at like a 30-degree angle. And that was his last attempt. I think he kind of knew that he just had to like get that weight forward and get up it and over it. Absolutely incredible tries there from Borka.
And he did it again. I mean, he could have put a dab after that, but he didn't.
Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, here we go. Section 2. You can see how beautiful this course looks. It is absolutely stunning. It's such a cool location here. After section 1, we've got 4 riders on 30 points. Alejandro and Borka out ahead on 50 points. Urban Cycling World Championships here in Abu Dhabi 2024. Beautiful place. Everybody's really been enjoying their time here. Some really cool street riding clips as well, so do check it out online from all the riders out street riding. Really cool place. Okay, here we go.
Alright.
Nilo. Oh, I'm pretty surprised Nilo didn't do that first try.
Yeah, but that rock, I mean...
Very awkward.
Yeah.
There we go. Switch
It's been a problem for a lot of riders this weekend. This week.
Yeah. It was the same gates. These first few gates are actually the same gates as the semi-finals. So the riders are going to know that they can do them. And it is possible. Nice and accurate there.
Alright.
Straight into this next one, which again, this is actually the same first gates. No problem with that hook for Nilo. Now, I'm going to say he makes it look easy. Trust me, that is not easy at all. That is just not easy.
No.
Incredible level of riding skill here to get through these.
That is looking tricky.
Yeah, you can see. Oh, he's just taken, I think, 2 points there. Just the one for the pedal. Put a foot down. Now, that is technically very, very difficult to get through that gate because the markers are so tight and the top of that rock is so thin. The bike just doesn't really fit through this gate very well. So I walked through this morning. I looked at it and thought, this does look super tricky.
And they have
you've got to be right on the point. Here we go. Cross that gap.
Right, nice.
Big old gap across that. 20 seconds left. Here we go. This is giant. So that move is mental.
Yeah. I was surprised that he was going so fast. It's just that he didn't have any time.
That move is so big. I actually took a photo of it earlier on, and I was just like, I've got 20/20 vision. And I can barely see that far. Like, it is so big.
I could never.
I mean, it is huge. So I'm just really excited to see what they do. I think somebody's going to find some crazy way of doing it.
Like Milo did. You know, like just like.
I was wondering if you could go from the previous gate, drop and bounce straight up, but you know,
that sounds a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, a bit of a stretch of my imagination there.
But I mean, they surprised us, so.
Exactly. I mean,
look at Berger did.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Here we go. Thomas starting section 2. Now, I know he got through the first 3 gates yesterday, so it is possible, but this is a different day. You've got to be spot on accurate with the tyres. Back tyre is on such a point on that rock. And like you say, a lot of people really struggled on that setup yesterday. Happy to say I wasn't one of them. The one thing I did all right yesterday, getting through that awkward gate 2A there. We've got 2A, 2B and 2C. Awkwardly moving backwards through the sand there, just to get through this next bit. This is really, these gates are kind of there to just kind of eat up time. Eat up time, eat up energy.
Energy as well.
Yeah, which makes the next gates even harder.
Right, starting off from the sand.
Yeah, I actually did the same yesterday. I started in the sand, little kick on the sand. Look at that. Cruising through there.
It's really nice with the buildings behind.
Yeah, beautiful tower in the background. Such a cool skyline here. Remember, it is baking hot out there as well for these guys. I think it's probably up to about 26 plus now. Right, lining up. Slightly different approach to how we saw Nilo doing it. You got to do this awkward turn. Come on, Thomas. Come on. Yes, bro. Come on. Here we go. Up on the back wheel. Yo! Yes, here we go. Making that gap. All right, that should be 40 points now, I believe.
Yep.
There it is, 40 points. Now, this seemingly impossible gate. Okay, he's going for a different run up. Is he going to try and bounce off the rock? So half pedal to back on the rock. Up to the... Oh, he's done it! Yes, that is wild. There's like no
It didn't look that hard.
No,
honestly.
it didn't look that hard.
He just
How did he make that?
Look at us go.
Go. 6A.
Stop.
Here we go. Huge gap. Oh, no, he's down. But 50 points for Thomas. He was so close. Sorry, guys. I'm going a little bit wild here. That was wild riding there from Thomas Fleck.
He just couldn't stop.
That was crazy.
But I mean, he was right. He didn't have any time left.
Yeah, but there's no grip on the barrels, right?
No, that's a shame. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, but there's no grip on those barrels. So the way that he did that bounce off the rock to the hook and up, as you hit that, you have to use so much momentum and get all the way over the front tyre because the rear tyre, just like falls down the edge of that barrel. That was like nuts riding.
Yep.
You know, I've been riding trials for 24 years. I fully understand how difficult these moves are. And that was really impressive by Thomas there.
I mean,
and look at this last gap. There's a big gap. It's like really high.
I mean,
down to the floor and just taking a breather in the sand there.
That was a very nice section.
That was incredible. Right, Dominic. Now I'm thinking Dominic can do it because he's just got that power. Like, it's totally possible. So exciting. Come on, here we go. So overall, at the moment, Thomas takes the lead for the time being. Right, here we go. Through to A, loops around, gets set up. You can see how accurate he's got to be, getting those tyres spot on inch perfect. I'll use this opportunity to tell you a little bit about the bike. So you can see these bikes are very, very different from an ordinary mountain bike. There's no seats, which is your primary difference. That's basically because they get in the way, they're extra weight, you just don't need them. Riding like this, you can see they're never going to sit down anyway. Most of the bikes are carbon, not all of them, but a lot of them now are all carbon frame and forks. Handlebars mostly are carbon as well. We're running the 20-inch bikes generally now are running a rear disc brake and a front rim brake, which is a bit different to the 26-inch bikes running twin rim brakes. It's basically because on a 20-inch bike you don't feel the flex in the back wheel so much. So it feels just as rigid, and you can have more modulation on the 20-inch bikes with that rear disc. A much larger rear tyre on both bikes. The rear wheel on these 20-inch bikes is actually a 19-inch wheel, so the rim is slightly smaller than a BMX wheel. That just allows for a bigger volume of air in that rear tyre, so you can really have maximum grip and maximum bounce off that tyre. Now, Dominic up to gate number 5, this crazy wild move. What do you reckon, Emma?
I think he's going to do the same as Thomas.
Oh!
No!
It looks like his combo handlebar just span on the hook. That's upsetting. I don't think he quite had his weight far enough forwards on it. But you can see his handlebar's twisted there. So that clamp onto the stem has just twisted. You can see that. Oh, actually,
pretty clear.
His momentum wasn't too bad.
No. It's just twisted.
Yeah. So any of the other riders with a combo are now going to be worried about that move. A combo being a combined stem and handlebar in one. You can see Aloy there, he's got a handlebar and stem separately built, and yeah, Dominic's just going to be tightening them up a couple more newton meters of pressure. Right. Aloy, has he got it?
All right.
The thing is, these riders, they know they can do the first few gates. They just need to move through them fairly swiftly, and that's where you start making those little kind of errors. You know, it's quite easy to just go a little bit wrong with the tyre placement on the setups and stuff. So it's a trade-off between going fast and leaving yourself enough time to get all of the gates, and making mistakes, you know. Dominic there, you just saw fixing that combo stem up.
All right.
Lloyd holding it, setting up the big gap across.
You can see how big the gap is from that angle.
Yeah, you can see from that top angle it is a long way. I think it's around 260, 2 meters 60 across, maybe a little bit more. So yeah, onto this technical line on the back wheel. Front wheel is on literally just a couple of centimeters wide, super slippery on the sides.
Right.
Another big gap across. Nicely done. So swiftly moving. He's got 40 seconds left. He's on 40 points so far.
Looking.
I think the way that, I think it's going to be a half pedal starting on the wood, half pedal, so left foot forward, back wheel hook. Super close there from Aloy.
20 seconds left.
He wants to get 40 on this because Thomas actually at the moment is ahead.
Yep.
All right, he'll go back into the lead for the time being. Yeah, down for those points onto gate 60. I think he's going to run out of time here as he sets up. We're not going to see him do this last gap, which is just so spectacular. It's literally the same height as the Etihad Towers in the background there. Yeah. At least from that view. Cracking view from the top of the Etihad Towers as well. Okay, so Aloy just scraping into first place for the time being. 2 more riders to go. Next up we have... let's just have a quick look at these little replays actually. Oh, that was his first attempt, just dropping back down. That move is so wild, isn't it?
It is.
I just can't get over that move. Like honestly, if you stood there in person,
Because
You'd be blown away. It's nuts. Do you reckon you get it, Emma?
no way. Never.
What about Tetuan?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
That's cruel. That's cruel. All right, Alejandro swiftly through the first gate onto 2A there. He's got to line back up to...
It is kind of odd. They have to go
See? Yeah.
on that rock. It's kind of weird.
It is a bit strange. But literally it's just to eat up time because, you know, the section's not long enough.
Oh, look how fast he's going.
I know, just straight down to the floor and straight up. No messing around.
No problem.
Alejandro, he always rides very, very concentrated and focused. You know, he's...
See, now he takes a break.
Yeah. And working out how and when to take your breaks is also part of, you know, it's part of it, isn't it?
It's actually what I was thinking about. Some people like to take long breaks and then just go from gate to gate, and some do one gate, rest, one gate.
Yeah, shorter rests.
Yeah.
Yeah, a shorter rest, but between each gate, and then some are like, I'll power through a few, take the rest there.
Aesthetically, it's really nice when they just take,
straight through, like one bigger rest before the big move.
It looks so good.
Also, a different approach here. This is interesting. So he's trying to go. This is really interesting.
Okay.
Oh, he's
All
gone
right.
out of the sand.
On the sand, that is pretty disgusting.
What did I just see? He just did a huge hook out of the sand.
I mean, you have to imagine how hard it is to pedal in the sand, and that guy just pushed through so hard.
He just powered through that hard, and he's got time to do this last gap. Is he going to do it to front? Is he going to do it to back?
I don't know.
Yes, we've seen it. 60 points. It is possible. Oh, yes, he goes back into the lead.
Congrats.
A 30-point lead over Aloy.
That was nice.
Over Aloy and
to look
Thomas.
at.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I did not think that was possible to do that hook out of the sand. Like,
I mean,
that's...
look,
even the
you can see
observer
the
was...
sand.
Yeah.
I think maybe at the end the sand was more compact, but at the beginning the sand was
I mean, he pedalled off of the wood.
so risky. Yeah.
To get that speed,
still.
to get that initial speed. But
Still.
it's a big risk to take, I would have thought.
It is.
The front tyre could have just washed out at any moment. Do you know what I
You
mean?
put a lot of, you're pushing through, and if it goes badly, it's just...
Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely wild. Right, here we go. Borka starting section 2. I can't believe we've had this much excitement already, and we're on section 2.
Section 2, and not everybody's done.
I'm losing it already, and we're on section 2. Okay, here we go. Borka, so good on all this balance, technical stuff. He's just incredible, isn't he, when it comes to like those balance lines and...
He's always putting crazy videos on Instagram, doing really aesthetically pleasing obstacles. You know?
Exactly.
I mean, the thing he did on section 1 is just gorgeous.
Yeah. It's like his signature, kind of like... Yeah, a lot of power and accuracy into one move. I mean, that's high risk. Like, if I pedalled at that, there's no way I'd get my back wheel onto that beam from section 1. Like, no way. All right, here we go. Line up for the gap, across, and then we get onto the meaty move of the section. And he's going for the run-up as well. So setting up.
You can
Starting on the wood. Oh, so close.
You can see the trail in the sand. Like,
Yeah. This is what, like, so, okay, so now he's gone back a little bit further. Oh, this is so difficult.
Right, 30 seconds left.
Oh,
Look at the trail. It looks worse every time he goes.
look at this. Here we go. Oh, no, Borka. It's so difficult. It's probably getting harder as well now that there's that run-up.
I think so.
Yeah, bearing down into the sand. He's got to get all the speed from the wood. Oh, he's managed to clean it. He managed to get it to 2 wheels and clean it. Wow, that was
Was there a
impressive.
dab? No.
Oh, no, he did get a dab. Oh, he did get a dab, so he won't get the points for gate 5. So he's going to be out of time. That is unlucky for Borka, but Alejandro Montalvo is 20 points ahead. still very early in the competition, but it's good to have a lead early on. Oh, this is exciting. He's going to be pretty frustrated with that, isn't he?
Section, I don't even know what's going to happen in section 3.
Section 3 is absolutely insane as well. Look at this. Here we go. A little bit of a replay. So close to that on the first try. I think he would have been on for 60 if he got that on the first try. He really would have. You see the back wheel there. It just has to be so accurate. Pulling the front wheel between those little yellow markers. And that's what the observers are looking for. Making sure the centre line of the bike goes between every marker. That's what makes a lot of these moves so difficult. You can't just go anywhere. You have to ride between these markers perfectly with the bike. So here we go. The results so far after 2 sections: Alejandro Montalvo on 110 points, Borja on 90, Eloy on 80, Thomas Petkaka also on 80, Dominic on 70, Nilo down there on 60 points. So still incredibly close.
I feel like this section is going to be crazy.
Yeah, so this is pretty wild. I managed to clean that yesterday. Pedalled it straight to the top. Yeah, I did that. I just went straight to the top. It was
nice, because I think it's kind of like the first gate of section 2. A lot of people got stopped there.
Yeah, I saw so many people. Such a difficult gate. So Nilo straight through. No points yet on the scoreboard. Taking 2 points to get through the first gate.
That gate is...
And this, that is so awkward.
So hard.
Yeah, it's crazy awkward. You're at a stupid angle. The log that you're setting up on is tiny for the back wheel.
It's close, and it's actually harder when it's too close.
Yeah, and that pedal up that Nilo's just done made it look like child's play, which we also saw the juniors do. And I have to shout out to the juniors. That was insane.
The 20-inch,
the junior 20-inch juniors were like incredible on that last night.
I think they went on the front wheel, actually.
A couple of them went to back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they Frenchied it to back. Oh, and Nilo sailing up to the front wheel across the top of the UCI logo there. Nicely done, smooth, swiftly moving through. Here we go, getting set up. This side up now, you can see no problem for him. He's well known for his side ups to skinny little rails. Here we go, lining up, little switch through. He's got this black post in front of him there, to try and get this one. So 30 points so far. He's doing pretty well.
20 seconds left.
Come on, Nilo, here we go. Hop into that hook. The thing is, that's 5A, and 5B, that's a 5, he's over the tape. 5B is actually that next black post just there we just saw on the screen on the right. So he was pretty tight on time there. I don't think he would have got those points. But still, Nilo getting 30 points on section 3, our first rider. You can see it's incredibly technical, this section. Riding on those beams is just not fun.
Special kind of fun.
A special kind of fun, yeah. Well, he did really well on that move, though. Like, really, really well. It was difficult to go through there so quickly. Easily across the top of the UCI logo there. Next up, we have Thomas, who's doing really well. I think he could be, if he has a good ride here, he could be in contention for a podium finish. So here we go. Come on, Thomas. He was third in the last World Cup in France. That's really interesting he went for that hook. I thought he would have just jumped straight to the top of that, because he can really jump pretty high. Staying on the skinny little beam, straight through. 10 points on the board already. Now, he needs to really focus on this one. So that little log on the left-hand side was in for the semi-finals. For the finals, they've taped it out. You can just kind of see it if you look closely. Now, this is all about angles. That's what it's all really, really important. It's all about the angles that what makes it so hard. He needs some confidence. There it is. He's got it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it'll just bounce.
That was really nice.
Oh. Come on, Thomas. That's it. Go to there. Get that switch. 20 points up on the board. He needs to keep riding. So is he going to do it? He's going for the gap. No, he's thinking of going for the gap.
I think he was.
He was thinking about it.
Yeah.
We talked about it, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I reckon it's on." But yeah, I don't know if we're going to see that. He's also got this pedal up. Oh, he just
got it.
From this angle, it looked like he didn't, but I think he did just. And then sailing through that gate.
Right.
That is a really nasty gate. Both of those two moves that he's just done are pretty awful, aren't they? Like, they're high up, they're skinny, technical.
Really technical.
Yeah. And he hasn't even got the 30 points yet. And he's just on that. So he's done those two crazy moves and didn't even get the points. Oh, that is heartbreaking. So he really needs to get motoring now. 15 seconds left.
All right, come on.
Yeah, he needs to be quick. If he can just get through these next two moves, 5 seconds left. Go, go, go. He won't have time for gate number 5, I don't think. That's time there.
30.
So 30 points.
Which seems to be good on this section. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a shame.
So, we're about to see if anybody can get through this section. 30 points so far is the best. Oh god, that's so good.
What makes it really hard is the ropes on the sides. Like we only get one go. Because coming back from that is a bit hard.
Yeah, and it's like even that line that he did there up to the back tire. I mean, to me, it just looks absolutely awful. It's such a fine little point. It's rounded. If you're slightly left or right,
so easily.
Yeah. All right, Dominic. Now I'm going to throw it out there. I don't think this is Dominic's cup of tea, really, but he is so surprising. Oh, I was going to say he's really good at those pedal up moves. He narrowly got away with that. 3 points there.
Yeah.
Very narrowly got away with that. And then lining up for this move straight through.
All right.
So not a great start to section 4, Dominic, but he could get this. He can definitely get this. He's definitely got it in him. Lining up, you can see he's just fighting for the balance, getting it absolutely perfect over the rear axle, and he gets set up straight to back wheel.
All right then.
Do that. There's also a pink gate on the left-hand side there that was there for the girls, so you can't go through that.
Yeah, that's a 5 if you do.
Yeah, you can see it there from that angle. Yeah, fantastic. All right, here we go. This tricky pedal up.
That will get.
He is exceptionally good at these big pedal ups to back wheel.
Very nice.
Yeah, and you can see the tapes there, like you're saying, the rope on the edge there, how he has to just go forward, stop, and then come back again with the momentum, with his body weight.
All right. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left, and again,
10 points.
like we saw in the women's, just managed to scrape that through.
Did they count a dab? I think they did.
I think they did. I didn't think he actually.
Yeah, it didn't look like it.
So he can get the points for gate 4, but he's going to have to really go. Oh, straight through. Yes. So that's 20. He's not going to have time for the last gate number 5 there. No, he's not going to have time for that one. But still, 20 points. He bumps up a little bit. So Aloy still hasn't ridden this section yet, but Nido has, so he's sitting in about 5th place. It'll be depending on how Aloy gets on with this section.
That was nice.
Yeah, that straight to back wheel, that is, honestly, if you walk this section, I looked at it and just thought that is just so awkward. And that move there, just so confident. And
the black poles, I don't know how to call that. They're not that slippery, but you want to go in the center.
Yeah, so back in 2022, they painted them with gloss paint, and they were so slippery, but they are a little bit nicer now.
Yeah, they put a different kind of paint. It is
matte paint.
But still, it's still round.
Yeah, exactly. And then Aloy, fast move of 1A, or fast work of 1A, straight through 1B, so 10 points on the board already, so he'll jump up into 4th. just needs to hold it together, stay on the back tyre. Such a tricky setup that is. And he's done really well there. And don't forget, he's got to avoid those stairs. They take them out with white just to add a little bit more difficulty to avoid that area when they drop down. Look at that. It's great seeing this current ranking. You can just see as he goes through the section, just jumping up. And, oh, so nice through there.
That's actually hard when you go down from these steps, not going your front wheel.
Exactly.
Not going over the white strip on the sides. It's more tricky than you
think you're safe and you're like, just drop down and stay on the back wheel. But actually, you still got to think, like, no, front wheel has to stay in. And, you know, the observers will notice
that. They're looking out for a mistake like that. So.
Yeah. So that should be 30 points now for Aloy. So he jumps up into the second spot so far. Just overtakes Thomas. 2 more riders go after this. Onto the little skinny beam through gate 4. That'll be 40 points. He'll take the lead so far, and he's still got 20. Whoa! There's 5. Yeah. So he just jumped through the white line there. That's gutting. Apparently he went over the white line. You see, the observers see these things. He just overbalanced. I think he was just going a bit too hasty because he thought he could get, 50, maybe 60.
Yeah. 20 seconds left. I mean, that could have been.
He would have made that gate 5. I think. I really feel like he would have made it, but just a bit too.
Yeah, he looks disappointed.
Yeah, I'm disappointed for him.
Yeah,
that was an incredible ride. For the moment, he's in first place.
I mean, he was cruising there.
So yeah, that was some pretty wild riding there. You can see there, he just went a bit too hasty, and yeah, he jumped straight back over the stairs. So you can't, if you imagine a line straight up from those white lines, straight up into the air, like an invisible wall, the bike cannot go through that invisible wall. And that basically means that it's forcing us as riders to work our way through between these obstacles in very certain ways, and that's what makes it really difficult. And Alejandro Montalvo really wanting to retain his world champion title.
For sure, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, he's really trying to stay on the beams here, actually. I think he's trying to convince himself that he's feeling pretty good. Oh, is he going for a run-up, bounce, land and straight up? That's very interesting. Now, this is quite risky because if the back wheel doesn't land perfectly...
Nice.
He nearly wasn't balanced enough, but he's just on it.
What?
Yeah, did you see that switch just so far straight through? That was really nice. Really, really nice. And that little switch. He was pretty close to the front wheel there. Again, there was like the girls' gate on the top of that post, so you can't go through a gate of another colour. Again, that's there to make it more tricky and catch us out from the evil course setters. Pin in the front wheel, switching through. Oh, he's doing well. He's got 40 seconds left, and he should now be on 40 points, I believe. Oh, no, sorry.
No, not
yet. That's 30, and now this is 40th one. So he's gone a slightly different way to the other as well. That's quite interesting. So he obviously felt that was a little bit less risky, but takes up a little time. Yeah, it takes up a little bit more time. But he's jumped up into first place. He knows he just needs to... Oh!
Wow, that was quick.
Oh! He's got 10 seconds.
Come on.
He needs to get through. Don't hang around.
That
Go.
Nice.
Can he get this?
Come on.
Straight up to back. Can he get the 50? Down he goes. He knows he's not going to get the 60, but he got the 50. Wild riding. He extends his lead even further. 40 points ahead of Aloy so far. We've got Borka to go next, but what a ride.
It's crazy. You think he's going to rest, and he's like...
Yeah.
Coming on to the second gate.
How is he not tired? How are his arms not just like... He doesn't even stop to shake out or anything.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He knows what he wants.
Yeah, so those of you that don't ride trials competitions or... this sport is so intense on the forearms, and trying to keep that... You get what's called forearm pump, and you just can't hold the handlebars anymore. And he just doesn't seem to get it.
No.
It doesn't exist in his world.
Some people do have a lot of problems with their forearms, but not everybody. I mean, maybe he's not one of them.
Interestingly, I never used to. Not for years and years and years, but...
That's called being old, but...
Ow. Thanks, Emma. Not that old. 21 again.
You're 21? Oh.
Again. Oh, Borja, no. Have they given him a 5 for that? Or have they given him a 2, 3 points? What have they done there? 3 points for Borja. I mean, he got... I'm going to throw it out there and say, I don't like the word lucky, but he got lucky there.
No, he did a great save.
Yeah. That was a really impressive save. Oh, he's trying the gap. No way!
Yeah.
Yes, that's the first time I've seen somebody do the gap.
Really nice.
That's a giant gap to back wheel from 2 tiny points. Oh my god, that needs more credit. Like, that's insane. That gap is wild, like really wild.
You have to stay really calm. Like how calm he is.
I know.
He almost did like a humongous mistake at the beginning, and now he's like, this is not over.
Just motoring through. You can see Abel Mostelis there, who is his sponsor from Clean Bikes, and also how many world titles did Abel win? Can't remember. 4. He lost his front tyre off to the side there. How did he hold that? Like, instant reaction to just be like, yep, it's okay, I got it. Oh no!
Oh god, you got 30 seconds.
What did he do? What did he do?
I think he panicked. Like he went.
He had 30 seconds left.
Went too fast.
Has he cracked it? I don't know what he's done. I don't I think maybe just to hit the frame there slightly on the post. He's going to be gutted at that. He could have. He had so much time.
Just like Eloy.
Well, I tell you what, Alejandro Montalvo is going to be feeling pretty good right now. He's got a pretty decent lead of 40 points. That is pretty nuts. So far, after 3 sections, Alejandro Montalvo with 160 points out ahead. We have Eloy Palau in second on 120 points. Borja in third place, also on 120 points. Thomas Pekaka close behind with 110. Dominic Oswald on 90 and Nilo Stenval also on 90 points. Okay, so we're just going to see some slow motion replays of the difficult points of the first 3 sections before we move on to section 4. Okay, we are back with Nilo. Starting section 4, the very tricky water section. Like, this lineup is really horrible. So it's super close, super tight. Just through the rear axle there. Couldn't have been any closer. Some rather nice judges there. Even this little move here. So
it looks ridiculous, but you have to understand how
difficult it is.
Difficult and precise it is.
So his back tyre now is absolutely soaked. So every bit of wood he goes on is going to be really slippery. It's going to make the rocks a little bit more slippery as well. This is pretty awkward. This is like a knife point edge to sail through. I mean, Nilo is known for like being really good on like, little points and things. You see where he rides at home in Finland. That indoor spot looks like certain death.
It does.
I mean, how he doesn't break his ankle every 5 minutes, I have no idea.
What we say with my friend, it looks like every time something falls down in his indoor place, he just screws it on the floor, and then he just goes on it.
Yeah.
So it makes some crazy sections.
Yeah, it's really wild. You should have a look at where this guy trains indoors back in Finland, where it is considerably colder than it is here in Abu Dhabi, and the beaches aren't quite as nice in the winter. So this is a huge move. It's actually a really difficult setup. So this is like a little razor edge. I was trying to look at where they're going to take off from earlier on. There's just not many places to set up, really. Like, even Nilo's looking pretty confused. He's like, I have no idea where to go from. He's running out of time as well, because from here it's kind of too close. Yeah, time's out. It's a really big gap across the front. Also, you're going onto that kind of like the fake grass, which is kind of slippery, especially when you've got wet tyres. But the setup from that rock to jump forwards is really like quite a big ridge. So check this out. You go across that first little bit, twist and turn the gap to the next one. It is so difficult. I don't think that move there is, I don't know, maybe I'm going to be proved wrong, but that's the setup for that is so close off of that closer rock. It's so close, I don't think you can actually twist the front wheel back in through the gate. Hopefully Thomas is now going to prove me wrong, and we're going to see him sail through that gate. Here we go, Thomas. He's going to be, I mean, it's great. He's in contention for another podium finish here.
Yeah, really.
Lining up. Interesting. Right, so check this out. It's really close. The rock is on the bottom there.
Nice.
And it's so slippery, isn't it, right?
It is.
With a damp back tyre onto the wood.
The wood is slippery, the stones are, and then there's like this little plastic. I slipped there 2 days ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you've got to, when you go up onto those bars, that's a great angle. You've got to be really, look at that.
Yeah.
Just land the tyres right in the centre. You've got to be absolutely perfect with the wheel positioning. And yeah, swiftly through that next move. Oh,
No, he just slipped.
yeah, he just slipped, just slightly on the edge. He did well to keep his composure there. Just those tiny little slips make such a big difference. Down to the edge. Minute gone already. Halfway through his time. Straight through that little gate. All these little gates, some of them not that hard, but they're just there to kind of like sap strength, take energy.
They're the worst, honestly.
They are. Yeah, you're right. Totally right. And now he's got this. So it's basically all on back wheel, I think, from here across.
So really working those arms.
Yeah. Oh, he has. Okay, he has gone for the wodge, as we say. So I'm interested to see if he can get. So you're going to have to jump slightly back. Where's he going from? Come on, get set up, Thomas. Hold yourself together. He's not going from there, is he? Little hop forward, yeah. Yes, you can. I wondered if you could. It's hard to see on the screen. He's had to jump forwards and throw it backwards, get front to back. 50 points for Thomas. I'm literally clapping him from the commentary box where he can't hear me. What a legend. Yes, Thomas jumps up to second place for the time being, fighting for a podium finish here, up to 160 points. Come on, Thomas.
Oh my God. I mean, not only is he a powerhouse and precision work on point as well.
I know. It's look at this move there. It's so difficult to appreciate it from here, but really when I walked around, I stood on that and I was like, I don't know.
Honestly, can't see much.
It's really kind of, if your weight's too far back, you're definitely not making it. If it's too far forward, you're definitely not making it. So, like, that's really impressive work. Let's see if Dominic can keep fighting through this section as well. He could really do it, getting a good score on this one. This first gate just looks really awful for me.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you can see he's just got to set up. It's a little bit too close as well. It's going to be even worse on the 26-inch bikes later on. They're going to be riding the same sections, but on the 26-inch bikes, they're going to be attacking things slightly different. So So don't forget, they're going to be coming up after the 20-inch elite finals are finished. You can see the stadium in the background there, the grandstand just filling up now. Incredibly hot. Beautiful weather here for their winter.
I wish I had that kind of winter.
Yeah, this is my kind of winter.
You know, it only rains like 2 days per year here.
Oh my God, really? Really?
Quite a change from England, right?
Yeah, we get 2 days of sun.
Yeah.
2 days where it doesn't rain. If we're lucky.
You're lucky.
Oh, I wish I was joking.
I know some parts of France where it's the same.
Yeah, the north of France is kind of similar, right? So yeah, making fast work. And that shot a second ago where we showed the Abu Dhabi sign, the letters down there, they've gone to some real effort here to make these sections look really beautiful and show off our sport in such a nice way.
Yep.
Big shout out to the organisers for that. Really nice for them to put in so much effort to create such a beautiful looking course to showcase this sport. And then here we go, Dominic going for a slightly different approach. Is he going to go this side across? Surely.
Okay.
I think he's going to go and turn around. Yeah, he can turn around. Oh. Yeah, he's running out of time here. Just a few seconds left. I don't know if he's going to have time for this. Is he going to do it? He's going to do it from static. He's got to go from there. So close, but not quite. 30 points there for Dominic. Oh, that is frustrating.
It's like he's done all of that, and it's only...
I mean, I feel like it's not his finest day. It's pretty frustrating for him, but still an incredible effort there. You see on this replay from static, you've got to kind of pull. I mean, that's so difficult. So difficult. It's such an awkward movement. There's really not a lot of space there.
To Spanish now.
Yeah, Thomas there just checking out the next section. So as soon as they finish that section, they can go and walk through the next section and start figuring out the gates for the next section once it's done. So Thomas figuring out exactly where he's going to go. This last section is going to be very, very important for him. And personally, I'd back him to do pretty well on this section. I think he's pretty strong. He's got those kind of moves in him. Here we go. Eloy. Let's start in section 4. Now, those forcing them to go through the water to go through the first gate, he just sailed through that like it was kind of nothing. Like, he just kind of bounced through it, but like that is difficult.
Yeah.
And he's just sailed through it there.
Making it look effortless, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, forcing them to go through the water for the first gate is on purpose so that the tyre is actually wet to create more difficulty for the next moves. It's just cruelty, really.
Honestly, yeah. But it's a little better than 2 years ago. I feel like 2 years ago, there was really the mix of sand and water.
Yeah, you really had to go in and even here, actually, the sand is much more compact here. It's nice. They've done a great job of setting this up and creating still some seriously challenging conditions and changes in grip levels, etc.
Yeah, and they really learned from what happened 2 years ago, and they made it even better.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So let's see. Oh, interesting. I don't think he actually meant to do that. But he's still good. Up to the back wheel. Dropping in.
Water again. I mean, we were talking about sand just before, but water is just as tiring.
Yeah, and also as you try and move your weight through the water, if you don't lift the back wheel out before you twist it to the side, it just kills that balance and gets stuck and makes you fall over. And yeah, it's awful. So Eloy now with 20 seconds left. Can he turn into 40 points? Oh, and you can see there.
He did not put.
How did he not get a point there? That was incredible. So you can see actually there. So it's so difficult to lift the front wheel across back and through that gate. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. So that should be 40 points. Can he get the last two for 50? Yes, no, yes, no. We'll wait and see what the judges say. 50. They gave him the 50. Oh, wow. Okay, so he jumps ahead. That must have been right on the limit for time. So he just jumps over Thomas Pekka there. Oh. So close. 2 riders left. Are we going to see anybody get out at the end? Are we going to see a 60-point finish? You can see there how close it is. You just have to jump up and just sneak that front tyre inside. That must have been incredibly tight on time for that last gate. Alejandro here.
I think he knows he has to make a 50 as well.
So interestingly, even if he just slipped on the first part of this section, he would suddenly not be in the lead anymore.
Yeah.
Even though he had such a huge lead before. Look at that, pedal up perfectly to the centre of that beam. He's just got to ride really steady. Like we say, not big moves, almost like harder, I'd say, to try and stay that composure on these little like tricky, awkward.
And they know that it's not big moves.
Yeah.
Like, I think mentally it's hard as well.
Yeah, totally.
And making a mistake on that is harder.
But that's it. He's back in the lead again already, and he's moving very swiftly actually.
Wow.
He's about 15-20 seconds ahead of most of the others at this point. Riding really well, Montalvo. Here we go. I'm interested to see how he's going to do this one. Look at that front tyre perfectly. He's gripping on the far side of that rock. It's very, very thin there. He's going to try and go. I'm assuming he's going to go for the set. Oh! Wow! He did it! He did that point where he put his back wheel to take off for that gap was tiny. And he's got 30 seconds left.
Well,
he might be seeing a 60 point here. Oh, come on, Alejandro. Here we go. Can we see it done?
That's doable.
Oh, he is on fire today. Big gap. And then this next gap is pretty far.
Yep.
And he get it, 10 seconds. Not a lot of time to rest. Come on, Alejandro. Huge gap to the front tyre here. 4. Oh, the time's going out. He's got it. Quick. Is he out? Is he out? Is it a 60? It's 60 points. Yes.
Is it 60?
Alejandro gets 60 points.
That was to the second.
And that's it. He goes into such a commanding lead. It looks like he's going to be getting his second world champion jersey. But there's one section left. Oh, I am very tense right now. That gap there, he made it look so straightforward.
Yeah.
I walked that earlier and I was like, that is a disgusting takeoff.
Yeah, it's looking really good for him.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. That is some epic riding. I mean, he's staying so focused and controlled on this. It's
he just has to keep it together.
He doesn't have to keep it together. But Walker, we know he's good on this kind of section. I'd say section 4 is good for him if he can keep his composure. He needs to get a good score here to keep the pressure on, and hope that if he can get a 60 here, he can then hope that if Alejandro makes a little mistake on the next one. Oh, look at it! Look at how quickly he's going through these. It's
almost annoying, you know.
It is, yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't want to say, but. Yeah, it's funny because most people, you get there and like, even if it's something, we have the ability to do it, but you get there and you get nervous, you get shaky, you're tensing too much, you can't control your balance.
Training and doing it in competition is not the same.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. So he's flying through. He's actually faster than Montalvo to this point by about 10 seconds. So by far the fastest to this point. Let's see how he decides to go for this next gate.
Yeah. I'm curious.
Yeah, I think he might go for the same way. I reckon he is. But you can see he's really... So his front tyre's on like a real sharp point. Oh, here we go.
Nice.
Whoa.
And he has 45 seconds left.
That's amazing. I think we're going to see another 60. So if he gets 60... Oh, this is hard to work out. I'm going to wait until he finishes. I can't even do the maths. Yeah, he is into second. So if he can get another 10... Oh, come on. Here we go. Cross to the hook. Get set up. Yeah, he is left-footed, isn't he? Of course. Okay, here we go.
I can hear Vera.
Oh, down to the edge. So he's gone for a slightly different setup for this. Didn't see that. Oh, no. And he had the time left. That's pretty frustrating.
That was
pretty frustrating there. That was a silly mistake. He had the time.
Yeah.
I think he had a good idea. Like, it was a pretty cool plan to go to that little edge and get back across. But also,
He rushed it.
Rushed it. Bit risky as well. And I think he could have made the gap straightforward.
Oh yeah.
The same gap that
The same
Alejandro did.
Yeah.
I think he's got that. But yeah, you can see he just got his trajectory slightly wrong.
His front wheel just.
Yeah. And now, did he get wet feet? Nobody likes having wet feet to ride.
Nobody.
All right.
So now last section.
Last section, Nilo up first. That's the score so far. Alejandro has a commanding score with an incredible 50-point lead. So actually all he needs is 10 points.
Yeah. Which is...
If Alejandro rides into this section and cleans the first gate, he's won the World Championship. How crazy is that?
That is pretty crazy.
All right, Nilo up on the back wheel.
I think he has the first section. The first gate.
I think he's got it.
Yeah.
I think he's got it. So the first gate is actually the same as the semi-finals yesterday. So at this point, he's done it 3 times yesterday. So I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he's going to have some confidence there.
Yep.
Up through gate 2. This is our first chance to have a look at the lines that they built for this. This is interesting. So he's going for down from the bottom there. Bit of an awkward setup.
That looks awful.
Yeah, so I did see a sneaky little line, which I think we're going to see some of the others do later on, but he's opted for that massive side up because, of course, it's Nilo. And this awkward run up off to the right-hand side. So pedalling and jump, dive over to the right-hand side, straight up to back wheel. And then, gap straight to front on the top of the box as well. I didn't see that. Thought it was going to be down and up, but saved a lot of time there. Now this up we were talking about. This is,
oh my god!
Yeah, huge.
That is huge.
Whoa, so close, so close. Quite a short run up, pretty awkward.
No.
Well, and he's making that look really lovely. Really, really nice there.
I don't get how they can just let go of the foot on the back wheel and then.
Yeah.
That's.
Oh yeah, he's getting. Oh wow. Oh,
that's
he's actually.
great.
Yes. Come on. No problem. That is such a big side up.
The guy is competing and can still join the pub. I mean,
unbelievable. And he waves to the crowd. He's stoked
congratulations.
with that.
Look at that. He just
gets
went.
40
Hey.
on the last section. That's his highest score on any of the sections. 40 points. Unbelievable. He made that side up look so simple.
I love how he just raised his hand like, come on, help me.
Very nonchalant on that.
Yeah,
that
really.
8.5. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's really cool. That is a huge gap as well. That's not small. That is a long way across. Look at the front wheel. Did you see that?
It was so low.
It's so low.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So
look at that.
That move there that he's
nice.
made look easy is probably a 145, 150 centimetre side hop there.
Yeah.
Very big power move. I'm interested to see if they leave that platform on the floor there for the 26-inch or if they'll take it out.
Think they'll take it out?
I don't know.
Interesting.
We'll see.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
He's just going without any momentum. Yeah, of course he is.
Yeah. Here we go. Come on, Thomas. Really hope he gets a good score on this one. Come on. Straight through. That's 10 points on the board already. Jumps up into 4th place for the time being through gate 2. Now, this is interesting because they're all choosing to go down this. Oh, they put the rope across the middle there, so you do have to come from that lower one yet. Before you could kind of jump through the middle and up. So here we go, onto that edge. He's got to line up. You can just see the back wheel there, fighting onto those edges. Yes. None of that front wheel rubbish. Just straight up to 2 wheels on the top for Thomas. Love it. Fantastic. Oh, this is so good. He's up into second place for the time being. Oh, interesting. Why is he doing the bounce into front? I would have thought he would have just gone straight to back on this one. Yeah, but still, he's got it. Yeah, down and up. Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
He's riding so well.
He's riding super well. I'm so stoked for him. He trained very, very hard when we were out in Spain, and I was really shocked with his level. Whoa, just holding his seat, just stayed in the white line there on the floor. 25 seconds left. Oh no, he's got, now look at this awkward turn. You'll watch this. He's going to drop, turn to the side, and just get through the markers. 10 seconds left. Can he get it?
He's going to get that.
Straight in. Come on, Thomas. Come on. Oh, and he gets 40 instead of 50. That's a shame.
Oh, that is a shame.
Oh, he could have so finished on 50 there. Oh, that was close. I think if he'd had another 5 seconds...
Yeah, he would have taken it.
Yeah, as he takes a bow to the crowd. Great crowd here in Abu Dhabi watching on. Enjoying the sunshine here in this beautiful city. Let's just see some highlights from that run. Straight up to 2 wheels on that move. Yeah, if he just had an extra couple of seconds to compose himself before he did that move, I think he would have done that. But when you've done all of that work beforehand and getting there, whoa, try and do like a 150 side up at the end of all that. Whoa, crazy. All right, here we go. I think Dominic can do really well on this section actually. He can do some points. He's to beat Nilo, he's going to need a 50. So if he wants to move up from 6th place, he's going to need a 50. And even if he gets a 60,
he will.
Actually, he'd jump up into, technically for now, 3rd place, just behind Thomas.
No, he would be in front of Nilo if he gets it. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Light work of the first 2 gates. Oh, sorry, 2A there. This is 2B. Tricky setup on the back wheel. Very nice.
I mean...
Oh, back tire right on that corner. Right on that corner.
The arrow went that a little bit.
Perfectly done. Right. Here we go. Come on. This is a really awkward move because there's just not that much space on the floor, so you've got to really turn into it. And yeah. Just slide in. So now, if he's going to jump ahead of Nilo, he needs to actually get out the end. So he's going to have to really motor through. What do you think? Is he going to go to back wheel?
No.
Come on, Dominic, he could have it. He could have it to back. He kind of went for it. Didn't quite get it.
I was not sure what he wanted to do.
So this gate is really tricky. Drop down, stay on the back wheel, control the balance,
Nice.
and just get through. He's got 20 seconds left, right? He can get this as an extra 10 points here in it for him.
Come on.
Although, right now it's not going to make too much difference to the overall score anyway. Yeah, he will finish in 6th place for Dominic Oswald. Still an incredible ride. Oh, he's looking at gate 6 anyway. No, he's out of juice.
Yeah, I think so.
So that last gate is giant. From that to the top block. From that beam to the top block.
Is anybody going to do it?
So I was chatting to Charlie Rolls. I said, is it possible? He didn't say yes or no, but it was definitely edging toward no. There's no edge on it, so you can't gap and static hook on it. It's going to be very difficult. See there, his back tire wasn't quite up enough to get the grip.
It's a shame. He was tired on that one.
Yeah. You could really see the fatigue like kicking in there.
Oh yeah, okay, you have to go up there. Okay,
yeah, so it's dead straightforward. It's It's a big
I mean,
move.
there's no grip, just like there's no grip on those oil things.
And now our top 3 riders from the semi-finals. Eloy going first. He's probably going to try and move pretty rapidly through these first few gates. And try and put some pressure on. He needs 30 points to get ahead of Thomas. So one little slip and he'll be off the podium, and Thomas will be up there on the podium. Come on, Eloy. Let's see what he's got. Try and set up. So technical on the back wheel here. It's kind of hard to see, but because of how fibrous these edges are, you've got to set up just kind of between all of these.
Honestly, you can see how tricky they are there.
Yes. Oh, I just got through that. That'd be 20 points on the board. He really needs to make this pedal up. He's got to make this move. If he makes this and the next move. Oh, wow. He went high on that, didn't he? Really high. And this is it. If he gets this one, there it is. I believe that is 30 points. So he'll be jumping up into, second for now. Thomas will be down to third. So here we go. It should be. Eloy will definitely be guaranteed a podium finish.
Oh, he's going to be angry about that one.
Yeah. Because if he could have got 50 on this, it would put a lot of pressure on Borka. What? He went down. He went in that split second. He went down and back up. By the looks of it. 10 seconds. He's going to bounce in and go up. Here we go. Hop. Up he goes. Oh, no, he didn't. Because there's actually a 5B just on the end of the log. Yeah. So, unfortunately, he didn't. But he will be on the podium. Not the world champion jersey that he wanted, but he will be on the podium now. Guaranteed. On the same points as Thomas. Just pushed Thomas off. Incredible, yeah. See some highlights. So Eloy's last section of the World Championships 2024 here in Abu Dhabi.
So he has to make not a lot of points.
Here we go. Alejandro to win. I think he just needs the first gate, 10 points, if my calculations are correct. There's only... Yeah, here he goes. That's the 10. As far as I know, that is him unbeatable now because he's 60 points clear of Borka.
Yep.
If he gets this next move, it's without a doubt signed and sealed. But I'm pretty sure he's already won.
Yeah.
Some victory moves here from Alejandro. What incredible riding. Setting up.
Nice.
So that's the first time somebody's retained the world champion title in the 20-inch elite category for at least 6 years. Nobody's retained it. It's been a different winner every year for at least 6 years. Yeah, look at that, sailing through. What a beautiful shot there with the tower in the background. A little bit of the beautiful Abu Dhabi skyline. We've had some incredible sunsets here as well. It's so nice when the sun's going down behind the towers there.
Skyline, yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. Can Alejandro get this one?
How can he be focused, honestly?
I know. I kind of feel like if that was me, I'd kind of just be like, yeah, get off the bike. Cool, I'm done. I won. Thank you very much. You know.
Wave out to everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, he's done it. He just wants to keep riding and enjoy it.
for you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not even going to try and stop on that one. 20 seconds left. Let's see. Can he get the side up? Come on. He knows he's won.
Yeah.
He knows he's won. He's full of emotion. That's what I love about Montalvo. He's so emotional. Yeah. He's done it.
He's
He
showing
wins
off
with this.
now.
Look at this. 270 points.
Oh my god.
Oh, he even tried the last one. There we go. Your world champion 2024 men's elite world champion Alejandro Montalvo here in Abu Dhabi.
Oh my God,
Oh.
I'm so happy.
Look at that. He won in the rain in 2023 and now he's won in the heat in 2024. Fantastic. This guy has really worked for it, and now it's up to Borja to try and get as many points on the board. Borja's going to be fighting for the podium. Can he get, if he can get 30 points, he will jump ahead of a lawyer, I believe, and he'll jump into second place. Huge celebrations there.
That's so sweet.
Spanish team, that's amazing. Absolutely incredible. And still, to have the power to do that, because he only rested for 5 seconds, and you know, still got the energy.
Still tried, Gabe.
He still tried this. So that gate is from that straight up like that.
That his front wheel didn't even get over.
Wild man. Excellent. Now it's just up to Borja to decide
Look at that celebration.
where he's going to finish. All
All
right,
right.
here we go. Let's see what he has got. Flying through. Left-footed rider, so he's approaching this one from the opposite side.
Right.
Right, lining up, right up by the tape there. Just pulling the back tyre up, but making it nice. 40 seconds in.
He needs 10 more points.
10 more points to jump on the podium. He needs to clean this gate. Oh, he got it. Oh no, he needs to get B as well. He needs to just get through this next little move. There it is. He will jump up to second, I believe.
Now.
Yeah, straight into second place. So it is a clean sweep for the Spanish on the podium. Don't forget, we have the 26-inch elite finals coming up next. 3 UK riders and 3 Spanish riders there to compete. It's going to be seriously intense. And, just getting the little pedal down there. He can't improve on second place, but he can enjoy the last few
Actually,
moves.
third.
Oh, he's third?
Yeah.
I think he's... I think he will be second due to count back to the semi-finals anyway, because they have the same points from one to the next.
Except if he gets that.
He's got a couple of seconds left. He needs to get up. Oh, so I've got 2 screens here showing 2 different results. One saying he's third, one saying he's second. I do believe he's second, as they have the same points. The same 50s, the same 40s, the same 30s in the sections.
Okay, so he should be second.
So he should be second on count back to the semi-finals,
Right.
if I'm correct. Fantastic riding. There we go. That is the last rider out for the elite finals. We'll be back very shortly with the 26-inch elite final, so please do come back and join us for that. I am very excited to see what happens in the 26-inch. We have some very serious battles, don't we, going on there?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I would not like to hazard a guess as to who's going to win on that either.
Going to be neutral.
Going to be neutral. Going to be neutral. Well, you could be Team Spain. I'll be Team UK. I mean, that makes sense, right?
Fine.
France is closer to Spain, so. So we're just going to have a quick look at the results here, and then we're going to go over to a quick interview from our winner, Alejandro Montalvo, and see what his thoughts are on the competition. Here we go.
Last year in Glasgow, world champion this year in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, it's a dream come true today. I cannot believe it. I did last year in Glasgow. I come here, I train so hard. I was focusing every single point. I have to work. I do an amazing work, and yeah, I'm super happy that finally I can do what I know how to do it. I have to say thanks to my friend, my family, all my teamwork, all my sponsors who support me here. So yeah, I'm super happy, and I cannot believe it. Win 2 world titles consecutive. This is a dream come true.
How did you feel yourself during the competition?
So to be honest, I was feeling super good from the start till the end. The session was very hard. There was a very complete session, very hard session, long, big move, technical. So yeah, I'm very happy to make it possible.
Congratulations. Thank you, Alejandro Montalvo.
Thank you very much.
Come on, give us and show your level workout. Conejos and Montalvo have been completing each other.
There we go. One very emotional Alejandro Montalvo as he wins his 2nd World Champion Elite title by a commanding lead of 70 points. That's just an absolutely massive lead there. Great day for Alejandro. Super happy for him. We'll be back soon with the 26-inch Elite Finals.